If you are LGBTQIA+, if you are a woman activist, if you are black, if you are Hispanic, then you are under attack right now. This assault has been in the offing for a long time. They began planning for this day back in the 1980s during the Reagan administration. Too many vulnerable people now think this can be resolved with a few demonstrations, a petition, a constitutional amendment. Those who are behind this assault have been planning for decades. Like expert chess players, they have considered all the possibilities and considered how to turn each one to their advantage. This will not be over within a year. In all likelihood, the assault on our rights will get much worse before it gets better. We need to lay the groundwork right now for a civil rights movement to match that of the 60s. And this fight could take a decade or more. We need to plan. We need to prepare. We need to educate ourselves. And we need to stand firm in our resolve. A lot of us are very angry right now and very hurt. That is fine. Put your anger to good use. Prepare yourself for what is to come, and use that anger to firm up your resolve. Anger usually strikes without effective purpose, and it is usually quickly extinguished, leaving you in the middle of a very bad place without the resolve you will need to navigate it in the best manner. Anger can get you killed. Use that energy, but use it to prepare to fight in the most effective manner. When you are in a dire situation, it is best to meet it with calm detachment, assessing everything for your best advantage. And you cannot do this when you are angry. So use that anger now to prepare for what is to come. I believe in the civil rights movement, particularly the LGBTQIA+ movement, because I see it as a movement of love, equality, and recognition. This is its strength. This is why it will endure and eventually overcome. But it will lose its heart if it becomes a movement of anger and hatred. The one weapon we have that they cannot plan for, the one weapon they cannot overcome, is the purity of our hearts, our love. Do you want to take a brave stand? Okay. This is the bravest thing you can do. Stand up and show them that they are wrong. They are wrong about us, and they are wrong about themselves. Our secret weapon is the love within our hearts, because this is the love within the heart of all beings, the love at the root of all existence. It is the light of all existence. And when you shine that light, it shines directly into the heart of all you encounter. It can open the most hardened heart. This is a truth I know from years of personal experience under some of the most adverse conditions. It is a truth that will save our lives and our future. This is our secret weapon, and it is our gift to the world. And this is why the homophobes and others who stand against us are so afraid of us. Our love is the very love they deny themselves. They are the ones in trouble. They are the ones poisoned by their own hatred. They are the ones who cannot connect with their own hearts. And it is up to us to help them realize this. It is up to us to help them heal. They want us to react to their offensive. As long as we are reacting to them, they are in control. All good chess players can tell you this. As long as you are pushing against something, you are giving your energy to that which you are pushing against. If you truly want to show them what for, then do not give them that satisfaction. We have to resist. We have to refuse to take part in a system that is so fundamentally flawed that it must have villains and victims to exist. We are no villains, and we are no victims. Therefore, we must choose our battles. We must engage in such a way that we will always have the moral upper ground, and it will be them pushing in resistance to us. Instead of protesting their injustices, we need to celebrate our own justice. We need to celebrate the vital beauty at the center of every living being, and dance and song, with parades and promenades, with flowers and hugs, with joy and love. We must invite all to join us. But we must not allow our festivities to be regulated to the sidelines, like a 3-day holiday weekend. That is how we are marginalized. Let there be block parties, dances, and parades every week, completely impromptu, and let them disrupt business as usual. Business as usual is what is killing us. Business as usual is the exploitation of us all. We must do this for our own sakes. We must do this for the generation now growing up and for those to come. We must do this to save this living planet and all creatures that inhabit it. But let us not meet them with fists of anger and hard hearts, for then they have already won. Let us meet them with open arms and loving hearts in joyful play. Welcome to the revolution. Instead of throwing that brick, here's some mortar. Let us build an edifice where all can meet as brothers and sisters. We need no building permit.